Hi guys, welcome to another classroom setup video. We're gonna start at home because I have some things that I have to print out. I did not get to prepping my bulletin boards. If you guys saw the first setup video I had said at the end of the episode, or video, whatever you want to call it, I said that I was going to prep for my bulletin boards, and I did not because it took me a while to edit that video. And then I was just so tired and sore from all that I moved and everything. I was like, not gonna work today. I'm just not gonna do it. So I went to Walmart and I got I got a hole puncher that I needed. And I got some of these pastel, let me see if I can show you. Some of these. So they have pastel colors. And so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to print some numbers. I'm gonna look for some round numbers on TBT and I'm hoping they're free. So I'm gonna select the free button because I don't wanna pay any more money than I already have. And I'm gonna see if they have any just numbers, like circular numbers, because I need to put them on the hooks, which I'll show you in the classroom. I need to tape them on their hooks so that they know that they have a number. I also need to write numbers on the mailboxes. But my goal for today is doing the library. So I want to organize the library. And I probably won't have labels for that until after today because I don't know how I'm going to sort my books. So I'm going to write down a list of labels after I get there to see what I need when I come back home. But I'm also going to print... What was I gonna print? For my bulletin boards. So I have 4 bulletin boards and I thought I only had 3. So now I'm like, one can be a dojo board because that's what we do. We do like a dojo reward board. So I need to print out things for that. And then the one, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with it, but I need to print out the title. And the one can be like an I can statement board and talking about what we're doing. I don't know what they're gonna be. And honestly, it doesn't need to be ready. I've been thinking on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my morning. It's currently around 10 o'clock. I overslept a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with printing things and stuff, and then I will head to the school because I still have some things to drop off and organize and things like that. Okay, so I got to school maybe 20 minutes ago or so. The custodian had to help me because I dropped something. There was a bag and it was a paper bag. It had paper handles and the handles just ripped off and everything went everywhere. So he was nice enough to help me pick everything up. And so I haven't really recorded because as soon as I got in here I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I need to do. So I went ahead and I'll show you. Let me show you. So I put my calendar up sort of. I'm gonna put my header and then some of the days depending on when we start, and actually for open house I'm going to put the days in anyway. And then I went ahead and brought all these books out that I've had over, some of them were left by another teacher, but I have to go through them and sort them. So you can see all the cubbies are pretty much empty because this was all in there. Not sure how I'm going to sort it, but I'll put you guys on a time lapse so you guys can see me sort through some books. Okay, so it's been very overwhelming. I got these sorted. I have some books in there right now, so I just what I did was I sorted them by kind of how I felt Lexile wise, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. And then once I had them in their Lexiles, I organized it by like, so I'm gonna make labels for them, but I organized it so it's like science and social studies, I think, is in here with apples, schools now and then, trees, and maps. And then we did animals that are nonfiction, and I'm gonna put like real life animals on here so that they know nonfiction is real, and we're gonna have to talk about that. And then I put animals fiction, so we're gonna put like some like fake animals, not like fake, but like cartoon animals. So it's gonna be like a sketch of a dog or something, like a bunch of different animals, and that way they know that fiction is like fake, so it can't really happen in real life. And then I have some like people, there's some math fables in here too, but there's like people and family texts, and I'll make a picture of that and a label for that. And I just basically followed the same thing. So these are tier 2 and then tier 3, and I'm thinking tier 1 is gonna go down there, tier 4 is gonna go up here. I don't know why I did it backwards, but this shelf is larger than the other ones, which really bothers me, and I could fix it, but these books fit in it so perfectly, so I was like, I'm just gonna leave it there and go backwards up and around. So what I'm gonna do is, I think what I'm planning on doing is getting numbers. Like, I'm just gonna print out some more numbers, and I'm gonna put like 4 here, 3, 2, and 1. Or maybe I'll just do it normally, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just gonna tell them, like at the beginning of the year, they can, like I'll pick whichever one that they want. Like maybe I'll bring out tier 2 books, just so it's like a match, semi-match for everybody. And just let them pick from those for now until I get to assess them and see where they're at. But when I assess them in the next couple of weeks, because we haven't started yet, but when I do get them assessed, then I'm thinking with the numbers, I can tell them, okay, so you go pick from the 3rd shelf, and then that way I know that they're getting, like, if this is the 3rd shelf, if I'm going backwards, then I know that they're getting the book that's tiered close to their Lexile range, and then they get to pick from that row only, and then the next kid will get to pick from whichever row matches theirs. That's what I'm thinking for this, but these are books that I'm thinking are going to be extra that I can switch out like in the middle of the year or in a couple weeks or something. And all of these, I have no clue, because these I was thinking, because they're supposed to be matched by like phonics and everything, and like Lexiles and stuff. So I was thinking I'm going to pick one book for them. They're going to have probably 4 books in their desk, and I'm going to pick one book for them. So I'm thinking that I could pick from these to be my one book for them, and then that way I know it's on Lexile point. So I might just let them pick from any of them, because I feel like reading should be like a free choice. Like, they should be able to read anything they want, but I also don't want them to just be like skimming through the pictures. I want them to be trying to read it. So it's kind of like, I don't want you to read something too hard for yourself, but at the same time, like, I want you to be challenged and I want you to be interested. I don't know. I'm going to talk to my reading specialist about this, but that's how I have it organized right now. These I have to put in bins, and that's my tier 4 pile. So this is my tier 1, so I have to organize these. These I think are just extra, and I'm gonna put them in this box. But I just don't know what to do, because all of these I want to use for my fluency group, but that'll be like later in the year, I'm sure. I don't think I'm gonna have anybody in fluency. So, at least I've never started with anyone in fluency. So I'm thinking like maybe, because I was thinking of putting them in my red bookshelf over near, it's right behind that chair right there, near my small group table. But I don't think they'll all fit there. and I don't want to like use up all that room. And don't mind my mess. I'm going to go through it, I swear. I just have so many books and I don't know what to do with them. I could put them back in the cubbies and do it that way. I just don't know. And I'm getting flustered because like I've been here for like 2 hours and I feel like I should have gotten more done, and I just keep like getting overwhelmed and staring out at everything I have to do and finding more. Sorry, cut me off. I was just saying that like I get so overwhelmed just looking at everything because I still have to do the borders for like my bulletin boards, and I still have to hang up a bunch of things, and this library is just like my worst dream ever, and I can't wrap my head around it. Like I don't know what else to do. Where should I store these books? Because I'm running out of space. I have space. I do have space, but I don't know what it. I want to maximize the space, so I want to make sure I'm using the space correctly. Not so correctly. I mean, everybody uses the space differently, but I want to make sure that it's, what do you call that? Like, just want to utilize all the space that I can in the most efficient way. That's what I want to do. And I just don't know. It's really hard. It's really difficult, but I'm getting there. I just, well, I'm not going to get anything done by talking to you guys, so I need to just take a breath and get it done. So I feel like I haven't really gotten much done today. I did do the borders, which you guys saw. So the only one that I didn't do was the one on the back wall where my numbers and my colors are. I need the ladder to put up the rest of my colors, the little crayons I was talking about in my last vlog. And if you guys haven't seen that, then go check that one out first, because that's day one. And it goes right along with this one. But I just don't know what kind of border I want on that last one, because I don't want them all to be the same border. And I have this like colored like diagonal border that I might try over there. I just like, the only one I know of is the apple one, which I'm going to put, I have to reprint the ing and the is, but I found this on TPT. It says reading is thinking, and I just have to put it on there. And then what's going to go on there, I'm going to put these string, and it's going to go around in several layers. I'll show you guys because it's really hard to explain, but we're going to put the books that we've read this year, like our should read books and things like that we've read together. I'm going to put up there with the vocabulary words that went along with them. And that way they can kind of just see like the big picture of it, like how many books we've actually read and things like that. So I'm gonna try that this year. The dojo board, I'm either thinking is going to go on that last one where I don't know what kind of border I'm putting on there yet, or it's gonna go on this first one where my mailboxes are. I don't know yet. But then I'm thinking maybe if I could figure out how to hang up this big poster board. It's not poster board, but it's like poster paper, you know, the big like chart paper. I'm thinking I could hang it up on the middle bulletin board, and then if I could like flip through it, I could put our anchor charts on that board. And that way, you know, because our curriculum is very much around anchor charts, so I'm thinking I could create the anchor chart that we're working on for that day on that bulletin board, and then when we're done with it, I could just put it up somewhere. But anyway, I couldn't figure out how to do these little puff balls, these things. So I'm gonna look up a video on that. I have to cut out my "you will need" and cut out the little pictures, which didn't come out very well because my printer's running out of ink, which really it's not running out of ink, it's just doesn't like to print blue. So I had to get a new printer, but my new printer's out of toner, so yeah. But right now I'm putting their puzzles in these little containers I got from Dollar Tree. And I'm just cutting out like the cardboard, this, so that I can tape it on their lid. So where's the one I just did this one. So I put their puzzle in and I cut out the cardboard and taped it on there so they know what kind of puzzle they're getting into. I don't have very many puzzles, but I mean, it's something as the years go on, I guess I'll get more puzzles, so, but yeah, I'm very tired today. It's Monday, and like, I feel like maybe I should be spending this time relaxing because we don't come back, like, we don't start until Thursday. But I'm thinking, like, I want to get my classroom done because I want to plan for the first day and everything. Like, I know a gist of what I want to do for the first day, but I just want to plan for it more, like, in detail, and start planning in my plan book for curriculum days and things like that. Like, I don't know. I don't want to spend that day on Thursday because we're working in our classrooms that day. I don't really want to spend that day working on setup. So I'm trying to get stuff done so that I don't have to work on setup on that day. But, you know, it's looking like I might be having to. And that's okay. But I just don't want to spend all day doing that because I don't want to bring work home. Because I'm trying to set boundary this year of not bringing work home. And we'll see how that works, but I don't know. So I'm putting these puzzles together, and right now it's about 3:30. I want to make labels for my books, both those books and our shared read books, and I'll show you what I've done so far, but I put up their numbers on their hooks where they're gonna hang their book bags, but I ran into 2 spiders, and so I stopped because I was like, y'all are hanging out, and I don't know, I didn't have the energy to deal with it. So the spiders are still hanging out, and I will leave them there until I have the energy to deal with them because they're very, very big and creepy looking, and I just don't want to deal with it right now. So I'm not. I stopped doing that and I did my borders instead. So, and I don't think that my posters are going to stay up. I might have to super glue them because they're already like kind of falling off. Like my rules posters were like falling off when I got in here today, so I had to like put my hand over them again and like just smear them down, and yeah, so right now it kind of looks like a mess, but once I get these puzzles down and done, I will show you guys around the room I still have lots of space that I could put things, but I don't really know what would go there because everything else pretty much has a home right now, and that's where I'm at with things. So I'll figure it out, but I'll show you guys after I get done with these puzzles. Okay, so this is what I ended up getting done. So I have my 2 pins here. These are read alouds, and these are for my small groups. And all of this is pretty much for small groups or instruction. Like these are for our curriculum, and then I have different things for different reading things. And then these are our fidgets. I cleared out this cart, and that's all still a mess. I still can't figure out pom-poms, so I will figure them out later. I don't know where I'm going to hang this birthday chart. I found it on Amazon, and I'm still not sure where I'm going to hang it, so it's still sitting there. I don't know how I'm going to do these yet. That's for my bulletin board, but I have to print something else out. Not sure where my globe's going. And I ended up hanging up our numbers. But again, there's a spider over there and a spider over here. You can kind of see them. It's kind of hard to see on the video, but I will get the rest of the numbers up. Eventually, I would like labels for my shared read books. I got the bulletin board, the borders up for those 3. And I put my September in. I know it's not September yet, but when we come back on September, well, when we do open house on September 2nd, that's what that's there for. I need to put these, I need to find a place for these straws. Yeah, so my library is done pretty much. It's nothing, ooh, ouch. It's nothing pretty, and I don't have the same bins or the same colors. I found some extra for pocket charts. I'm thinking this poster board paper might go on that one right next to the smart board. And move this back. There we go. So that's, I gotta get labels for all of these. And then I'm going to do the numbers here. I still don't know what kind of border I want on this one, but I'm thinking, I know, like this one, because it's different colors. Thinking that might spice it up a little bit, but we'll see. This small group table I'm going to keep here. That one, I do like where it's at. I just think I'm going to move it slightly over so that way it's not near this desk. And then basically I just organize. So these are games, manipulatives for our creation stations, and then puzzles I put down here. And then I just ended up putting those books back there. And I don't know where I'm going to put this VCR. Maybe in my closet. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to put these either. These are light strips. And I have my fairy lights that I want to hang up around, like probably around the back. Just to have those. So I don't know. It's all coming along. It's just been a hard, tiring day. Sorry there wasn't much for you guys to watch. I've just been trying to organize and get myself together. I'm sure when the year begins, it'll work out a lot better. And I keep having to remind myself it's only my second year. So nothing has to be all put together. Like I keep looking at all these different teachers and their classrooms and not at my school, but like online. And even though they're second year, it just seems like they have like everything together. They have like all matching bins, and they have all like books that are awesome books. They have like a whole library situation, and they have everything organized. And I'm like, I strive to be like that, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And I have to remind myself that it's not going to be picture perfect. Like, it's going to be functional. And that's what really, there is a like bug flying around here. Okay. But that's what I have to keep reminding myself, because it's a classroom. The looks of it does not matter. The kids are going to come in and they would not know the difference if I just left it blank or if I decorate. So it's really like the aesthetically pleasing thing is for me more so than my kids, but I want them to feel welcome. I want them to feel comfortable. You know, it's going to be functional. And that's what I have to keep reminding myself. It's not going to look pretty, but it's going to be functional, and that's okay. It's okay to not have a cutesy classroom, because sometimes cutesy just don't cut it. So, you know, as much as I strive to be like these other teachers that are online with awesome classrooms, my classroom is going to be the way that I set it up. It's going to be what it is, and that's okay. I don't know if I'll come in tomorrow or not. I may come in to do one more vlog of like finishing up classroom setup. I know there's like a lot of little things I have to do, so I might wait until Wednesday to come in, because I might take tomorrow to like print out things and like set up things and stuff like that, and then come in on Wednesday and do some things. But I don't plan on staying long. I need to clean up some things and put the labels on everything, and then I think it'll be good. I have to do my dojo board, and I'm trying to think of what else I have to do. I think it's a bunch of little things. And when you like the big things, it's like you feel accomplished because you got everything done. And then it's like the little things, it's like, it just takes forever to sort, to organize, to put together, and that like thing. Anyway, so it's the little things that I'm doing right now. Like, everything pretty much looks set up, and everything pretty much is set up. Like, my kids could come in today and, you know, learn, but it's the little things that are bothering me. It'll be okay though. So I think I'm gonna cut this vlog short. I'm not sure how long it is right now. Hopefully it's a good amount of time for you guys. I will probably do another vlog to finish it up, and then we'll be back to school. So I'll do a couple more vlogs of like PD days and things like that, so you guys can see what we do for PD days. But I'm not gonna like go explicitly into it just because of privacy, and I have to work. Like, YouTube is my hobby. It's not my priority right now. It's just a hobby that I wanted to remember my memories, and you know, so I will be doing work first and then vlog later. But I will probably see you guys on Wednesday. Probably. We'll see. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, almost forgot. If you like this video, hit the like button. I do like to look to see how many people liked versus how many people just viewed and how many people subscribed. It's just interesting to me. But if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss future videos. That way it also helps other people see my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!